So you mentioned building blocks. You didn't mention the word God, or sort of the afterlife. Are those essential to the myth? So there's a contact experience. Is there some other aspects of myth and religion which makes them viral, which makes them spread and captivate the imagination of people?
Yes. Is there a pattern to them? I think that for each era, it's different. And people have, first, let's talk about the definition of religion, if that's
Yes.
okay, because
Yes.
most people assume the definitions that we in the West are familiar with, which is that, that of Christianity, Islam, Judaism, monotheistic religions. And that's not, those are just some religions. There are so many different types of religions. Some religions have no God at all. Zen Buddhism, for example, is a religion that asks you to take away your belief structures, like to kind of like, in fact, I would call that a Kantian type religion, right?
Yeah.
In that it's basically telling you to get rid of your concepts of what you think about things so that you can actually have the experience, like you were talking about earlier, of the thing in itself. And they call that Satori. So there are people who believe, they call it meditation, Zen meditation. And it's fairly radical, actually. In some monasteries, I don't know if they still do this, but they'll whack you on the head if you appear to be not focusing and, that kind of thing. They do things to basically take you away from your conceptions of reality and bring you into a state of all that is, which is what they call Satori. And that has nothing to do with God.
I like this religion. And anything that involves sticks and whacking in order for you to focus better. I'm going to have to join a monastery. So, okay. So digging into definitions of religion. So like, what do you think is the scope that defines a religion?
Oh, okay. So in my field, we have a few different definitions of religion, as you can imagine, just like philosophers have different definitions of what is real. So I take this definition, and it comes from John Livingston, and it's religion is that set of beliefs and practices that is inspired by a transformative, what is perceived actually to be a transformative and sacred power.
Can you say that again?
Yeah. So religion is a set of, it's not just belief, it's also practices. It's both belief and practices, because you won't have the practices without the belief.
Yeah.
So you have those together, okay? And it's inspired by what is perceived, because we don't know if it's real or not, what is perceived to be of sacred and transforming power.
So perceived by the followers?
Yeah.
Or is this connected to the original sort of experience?
No. It's perceived by the followers.
That's a really good definition. So, and that's the governing idea, is that there's something of great power.
Yes.
Perceived to be of great power, to which you can connect yourself either emotionally or intellectually somehow in order to explore the world that is beyond your own capabilities.
Yes.
And is there communication also involved? Or
generally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great definition. Okay. So within that falls everything that we've talked about so far, including technology and alien life and so on.